I've entered a lot of rooms before, classrooms and diners. I would have voted for diners myself, and a lot of houses, but I've never been played on in an entrance before. I kind of like that. That's good. Quite a band. Anyway, I met first Jason Alexander when he auditioned for his very first role at Livingston High School, where I worked as a teacher for over 30 years, taught drama, directed the plays. Let's hear it for Livingston. Thank you. On that very first audition, and I believe it was for The Man Who Came to Dinner, I immediately knew then that I was in the presence of someone and something very special. I was asked later on after he became a star, and even as recently as today, did I know that one day this kid would be a big star? My answer then and my answer today was, yes, I did. I really did. Because every once in a while, if a teacher is really lucky, that joy, that experience of seeing someone with a special gift that sets him apart from everyone else will happen maybe once in a career, and that once happened for me when I met Jason. He had that indefinable something special on stage, and he possessed a maturity and a sophistication well beyond his years. And I saw that magic happen at his very first audition. It was palpable. Well, he's come a kind of a long way since those days when he often came to our house and he sat down at the piano, he played some songs, he occasionally drank my wife's hot chocolate, and he just spent time with my wife and my sons, Greg and Jesse, and we just hung out. And those were really good days. I remember them fondly. By his senior year in high school, there was nothing more that I could teach him, because he had gone beyond, I think, what I could do for him. He would invariably ask, Mr. Lamp, when I'm walking maybe from stage left to stage right, and there's a piece of furniture over there, there's a desk, maybe I should do a piece of business, etc. I said, and I would tell him, Jason, I would interrupt him in mid-sentence and say, do what you feel is right. Do instinctively what you know will work. And almost invariably, it did work. And I didn't have to tell him anything more. So he went on from there. In his junior year, he told me that the last play that he would do with me was a musical. And he wanted always to play the role of Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof. And I said, Jason, I had just done that show 4 or 5 years previous to that, and I couldn't repeat it so soon. He was disappointed, I know, but he also said, one day, I'm going to play that part. And sure enough, not only did he play the part in a musical on Broadway that was called Jerome Robbins Broadway, in which Tevye was one of many characters he played as the narrator, but he also won the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Musical that year in that show. I don't know if a lot of people know that. They may know him from TV and movies, but he did a number of Broadway shows. Anyway, Jason and I have grown from a very special and unique teacher-student relationship to becoming lifelong friends. I could not be more proud of his many accomplishments and achievements, both in his personal life as well as in his brilliant career. And speaking of career, he's done a few other things of note since his high school days. So here's a brief summary of some of the highlights of that career. I've always wanted to say this in a public venue. Roll the tape.
Best known for his depiction of George Costanza in Seinfeld, Jason Alexander has achieved widespread recognition for his diverse acting and directing career. Born in Newark and a graduate of Livingston High School, Jason began his career at a young age doing commercials. While in college, he made his Broadway debut in the original cast of Merrily We Roll Along. He has continued to work in theater and on Broadway, winning Tony and Drama Desk Awards. For his award-winning portrayal of George in Seinfeld, Jason garnered 6 Emmy nominations and 4 Golden Globe nominations, among others. He has countless TV and film credits. He has directed TV episodes, feature films, and stage productions. He has also worked as a voice actor, magician, and professional poker player. It's time to add one more credit to his long resume, a place in the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
It is now my pleasure, my honor, to introduce the latest inductee into the New Jersey Hall of Fame, my friend of 45 years, Mr. Jason Alexander.
Wow. Yes, what a surprise that theme would be. I don't know how they chose that out of the fantastic, so exciting, so exciting. I follow George R.R. Martin, a man who's won an Emmy Award. I've lost 8. That was lovely to follow George. It's a little Zetz for the short Jew. That's a lovely, beautiful thing. You've been very patient waiting for me to get here. We're halfway through the evening. It's going to be a fantastic... My personal suggestion for next year, just, I may be crazy, podium in the middle of the stage. Maybe we cut off 31 minutes of walking. What do you think? I don't know. What do I know? Showbiz. I'm new to it. The camera guy's done 6 miles going back and forth trying to... This is a very unexpected honor. If I'm being honest, all the honors I've received in my life are pretty unexpected, and many would say undeserved. But the hell with them. I am very flattered. This is great for me. I don't know what the hell it does for New Jersey, but it's great for me. I'm not sure that my picture gracing the walls of the Newark International Airport as people arrive from around the world will quite convey the majesty, wonder, and delight that is New Jersey, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe this is what New Jersey is all about. I don't know. I am honored. This night is proof positive that I was right and my father was wrong when he told me that I should become an orthodontist like my cousin Ronnie. Not that there's anything wrong with it. No, my cousin Ronnie is an excellent orthodontist, but no one's putting his picture up in Newark International Airport. That's all I'm saying. Which, it's fantastic. New Jersey has given me so much. I was thinking about it back in my hotel room when this award show began yesterday, and this is just another gift of the many that New Jersey has given me personally. I want to say, as Bob Lamp was a part of my amazing public school education at Seth Boyden Elementary, Heritage Middle School, Livingston High School, completely fantastic, free public education that I would put on par with my children's private school education that costs $7.5 million. They are no smarter than me. In fact, well, we'll see. Fawn Ridge Day Camp, thank you. 6 years in Parsippany or Whippany, I don't know where it was. I was not aware of New Jersey geography. I had a little shirt that said Fawn Ridge Day Camp. I was there for 6 years. I loved it. The community pools, the public tennis courts, the playing fields that I was beaten on mercilessly for years, fantastic. Fishing on Lake Apacong. Oh, yes, right. Hapakong being a Native American word that means Jews can't fish. Never caught a damn thing. Is there fish in Lake Apacong? They would swim around going, the Jew just dropped in a worm. I don't think he's a short kid, fat. He can't fish. Friendly's Ice Cream and Don's Diner. Don's Diner. Oh my God, where I began building this Adonis-like figure that I have today. The Paper Mill Playhouse, the Garden State Arts Center, where I began my love affair with the theater. The Teen Theater program of Livingston, New Jersey. The Pushcart Players, where I began my own personal journey and entry into the theater. The Livingston Mall, where I worked 3 fantastic jobs. Spencer Gifts, where I sold lava lamps and blacklight posters of Farrah Fawcett and Bruce Lee to little pimply teenage boys like myself. Puppy Palace, where I actually posed as an animal expert to get these animals out of there, saying things like, yes, of course, a Doberman Pinscher loves kids. It's a fantastic match. And, of course, Baskin Robbins, where I worked for 2 years. Yes, indeed. And again, adding to this fabulous figure, which allows me to buy suits that I believe are a 44 toddler when they ask my size. I worked at St. Barnabas Medical Center in Livingston, New Jersey. My mom ran the School of Nursing there. She wanted me to have a medical career, and so she arranged for me the 3 most disgusting jobs I have ever had in my entire life. There was poop, and there was all kinds of blood and things. I'm not good. I can't play a doctor. I just can't do it. There was Troop 5 of the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 5 in Maplewood, New Jersey, where I learned still I can do a square nut. You can't. I'll make a square nut right out of this. You won't believe it. Incredible days of summers of joys right at the Jersey Shore, Seaside Heights, right here in Asbury Park. Loved it, my days at the shore. Eventually, Atlantic City, New Jersey, where I would learn exactly how many cards do not add up to 21. The Meadowlands racetrack, where I had, you bet, I also learned things there, that the horses with the cutest names don't really always win the race. And I was there with my father, absolutely true story, where he bet more money than he ever should have on a horse that was, this horse went off at 68 to 1 odds. It shot out of the gate. It was ahead of the field and dropped dead on the track. True story, hand to God, dropped dead on the Meadowlands racetrack. God, you gotta love New Jersey. I have to give thanks for the fantastic New Jersey, I think it was the Dominico bus line, the New Jersey-New York bus line, that used to charge 75-cent student fee to get into New York, enabling me to audition in New York City even when I couldn't drive, and where on each and every trip, as we passed through the town of Elizabeth, New Jersey, the whole bus would turn to each other and ask, "What's that smell?" That was fantastic times, fantastic times. And now... And Elizabeth remains true to that even today. It's fantastic. It brings me to tonight, where I am again being honored for my contribution to my industry and to the state of New Jersey. And I have to say that there are a whole bunch of people who deserve to be honored with me. And I know, and you have heard from many of our fellow inductees tonight who would agree that no one gets to enjoy this kind of success and notoriety unless they have the support and encouragement of a lot of other people. We get the attention and the accolades, but those people deserve equal acknowledgement, and that is why I am extremely honored that my friend Robert Lampf introduced me tonight. Bob was, as he says, my high school drama teacher at Livingston High. He was also my mentor, my director, my cheerleader, my colleague, and my friend. His belief in me and his attention to me are in large part the reason that I had the confidence and the chutzpah to go out and try and achieve all that I've been lucky enough to achieve. Without him, there's no me. I think everyone in this Hall of Fame has at least one Bob Lampf in their life, and as far as I'm concerned, their contributions to this amazing state are as valuable as ours, maybe more so. So thank you, my friend, for all of it. Lastly, I also want to thank the people who are here tonight and who stand by me every moment of my life that the spotlight is off, and who I cherish, my friends, my lifelong friends now, Amy and Don, who are here filling in for every other friend that has become the incredible fabric of my life. My mother-in-law, Phyllis Title, is here representing all of the parents that I've been so lucky to enjoy. My manager and my friend, Carol Yumkis, whose belief in me and care in me never flags. Even when the projects flop and the reviews are bad and the phone doesn't ring, she leads the charge and waves the flag. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be standing up here today, I promise you. There are also my children, my son Noah, who I know loves me but couldn't be here today, and my son Gabriel, who is here today because he is my favorite child, and and he will inherit the vast portion of my estate. And he is here with my newest child, my only daughter, his fiancée, Christina. Mwah, I love you both. And mostly my everything, my friend, my partner, my heart, my wife of almost 40 years, Dana. There's no award or honor I will ever receive that compares to the gift of sharing my life with you. I love you, baby. Thank you. It's been a long night. I just want to say congratulations to my fellow honorees. Thank you to the board who nominated me for inclusion. The state motto of New Jersey is liberty and prosperity. I wish you that, and maybe a little peace, health, happiness, and a dollop of love as well. Thank you very much. I'm very honored.